Alright, so this is my gameplay review of TimeSplitters 2. I'm going to show you how to play the game and, other thoughts I have on the game. So we'll go ahead and get started with just the main game here. So you save multiple profiles, as you saw there. It'll save like your story progress and other preferences, control preferences, and such. So yeah, the main story here consists of several levels. Basically what happened is you've got this time crystal and some aliens attack and break it, and it goes through different parts of time, and you need a time crystal to escape your place. Well, you want to take it before you escape. Anyway, it's just a reason to travel through different parts of time and have stuff to do to get time crystals. So basically each scenario in the story is pretty unique. And there will be like little cutscenes and stuff before and after each level. And basically these cutscenes are just to like set up the location pretty much. These characters are like nobodies to you. And you'll jump through time portals and you'll be who you are. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that. You'll just be like random people as well that just like you take on different personas when you travel through time. So this is the first location, and it's going to give you the favor of an overhead sweeping shot to show you where all the enemies are located. And it'll show here that you play as like you're the guy, and when you time travel you turn to the woman for this first level. They give you a sniper rifle, so you go ahead and you're encouraged, I would say, to try to take out these guys from a distance. Enemies will try to like figure out what happened to people if they notice that they're gone. Oh, did that camera just see me? Guess not. So yeah, you can control the camera with the C stick. I mean, going over controls can only be so much because you can customize them. But the way I have it is that you've got the C stick will rotate your aiming. You can move just with the left stick, forward, backwards, strafing, side to side automatically. And then you can press or I press L to enter targeting mode, aiming mode, whatever. And my controllers are pretty much the same, but I'm zoomed in, so it looks like that when I'm playing. You can press the A button to interact with objects. You know, there's another guy in here. So the first level is really the only level where you need to, well, it's like my favorite level, just because it's like you have the most to gain from being stealthy without the game requiring you to be stealthy. So there is like another couple of levels where, well, there's one level in particular where you have to be stealthy. Okay, there we go. One of the cameras I missed. But these filing cabinets. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. I guess that guy was just walking around and I missed him. So like here I'm just gonna, that opened up that door down there. I'm gonna drop into here to get some mines. What? That guy out already? Yep. So yeah, on hard mode, the difficulty settings do make a difference in this game. It's not just damage scaling, but there are other effects as well. So on easy mode, a lot of the levels will have fewer objectives. So like levels will just end sooner on easy. On normal and hard, it's pretty much the same objectives, but there may be like more enemies or something, or some other effects. The levels do change a little bit depending on difficulty level. It's not, I mean, the damage scaling of course is there, but it's not just that. So yeah, you got different items. I'm gonna go ahead and recklessly use this on this guy. So he'll just go running away and blow up. Oh, that was very well timed, because he took out that camera and stuff with him. I already showed the one part in the game where you are encouraged to duck, because otherwise you walk through it and you get hurt. You're given this thing, this map thingy, at the beginning of every level, and it shows you like layouts of enemies and stuff. I'm playing pretty bad right now. I'm just showing things off, showing off the game itself. I'm not showing off myself because I'm playing bad. So what else is there to say? Oops. So yeah, you definitely need to play more carefully in hard mode than in other difficulty modes. Oh yeah, I guess it should just show that you press start and you can look at your main objectives. So like burn all the evidence in the filing cabinet, that would be like an optional objective in like easy mode and stuff. But in this you need to do it. And then there's some story stuff if you really want to read that. That's just to give you information on why you're doing these things. But the time crystal is located in the level, and that's like your main objective, really. Whoa, there's a bunch of guys here. There's another guy down there. Oh, yep, there he is. So a lot of weapons will have an alternate fire. So you've got like your main fire like this, that you hold like R down to shoot with, and then you can like press Z for like your alternate fire. It's like for this gun, it's a grenade. These other weapons don't have it. But a lot of weapons do have an alternate fire. Or maybe I should just say some weapons have an alternate fire rather than a lot. Yeah, so this is pretty much the single player mode. I guess I don't have to show too much more than this. This thing does come in handy for locating dangerous things like cameras or gun turrets on the ceiling. That'll show you like where it's looking. So I can get my mines out. Go like this. Run back in here. And there you go. It's done. There are checkpoints in the game. I'll just go ahead and use my best gun on these anybody's. Oh, never mind. Okay, so there are checkpoints in the game. If you get to it, you can restart from that checkpoint, but you restart with, I believe, the health that you had at the time. So you could get to the checkpoint at a bad time, or there can be a benefit from restarting the entire level if you get to the checkpoint with low health, because you just don't have enough to manage for the rest of the level. Yeah, health does not regenerate in this game. There are health pickups that you can get to restore health. So yeah, that's story mode, which you can play co-op. This game has like co-op for arcade mode for the story mode, and that's cool. Arcade mode is basically you have preset challenges, so there's just like random challenges that you can do. So these are different game modes. Let's see. It's like team deathmatch for all these. Capture the bag, deathmatch assault. So there's different little game modes, and you can, you know, based on your performance in them, is you get different medals or whatever. So these are just like multiplayer matches, pretty much, but against computer bots. And then arcade custom. This is like regular multiplayer. So if you have multiple people signed in, you can do all these different game modes with like 4 players, and you can add bots in if you want. What's really nice, you've got all these different game modes, but you also have lots of different game options. These are different stages you can pick. You pick the game mode first and then the stage, because not every stage is available for every game mode. But deathmatch, every other stage is available. So you can choose the different points you want to go to, if you want to just play forever. Otherwise you can choose how points. So you'll like lose points if you get killed or if you kill yourself, which is fair. And then, or you can just go straight for kills. Most of the time it's, you know, like this. One-shot kill you can turn on and off for funsies. And you can put like a time maximum on your points, so if everyone's playing super defensive, you know, it's just whoever has the most points when the time runs out. You can always start with a gun, so your weapon set, there are pre-made weapon sets, you know, for like weapons that kind of like go together or not. And then you've got 5 custom weapon sets that you can make yourself, so you can put in whatever you want here. So you go like that, and you can go like I don't know, you can put in whatever kind of weapons you want. Yeah. I don't remember what I had. Oh well. So yeah, put in different kinds of weapons. And then the bot set, you've also got 5 custom bots so you can set up. So I've just got like one with like a bear in it. And then I've got like a bunch of other ones, different types. The stars are like, the stars next to these stars here, this is supposed to tell you like how good the computer is at controlling these characters. It's like the more stars there is, the better the computer will be at them. And you can turn them individually on or off or something if you want for some reason. And you can also change, if we are in team deathmatch, you can also set what team color they're on. So you can change the teams around if you want. And then of course you can pick from any music in the game. You can set it on random, or you can put on like the stage recommended music. But you can also put on whatever music you want that's in the game. Power-ups, yes or no. These are things that do stuff like max your damage out, or give you a speed boost, or turn you invisible for a short amount of time. Character abilities, some characters will have like let's go ahead and show. So like some characters will have like different abilities. Like I believe it's like their stats. It just kind of like evens out. If you want to have like unique characters, they've got different properties. Accuracy, agility, stamina. It's like stamina is like your health, agility is like your speed, and then accuracy is accuracy, so it'll affect like your shots a little bit. So like I always start with the gun. You'll start, if it's on yes, then you'll always start with the first gun list at the top, so like silenced pistol ×2. You'll dual wielding silenced pistols in that case, or like you'll start with the vintage rifle in this one. You'll always start with that weapon, and then other weapons you can still pick up, of course. Yeah, so that's that. I guess I can go ahead and show off a map real quick. Just not even pick stuff, just go into it, just show you what it's like. So yeah, you oh yeah, I'm on the red team. So I wanna shoot these guys. Probably gonna get killed. Oh. So yeah, in this mode you don't get like your little map thingy to start with. Oh, here's a power up, as I was talking about. So this will make me move faster. I'm gonna get killed by this guy. Whoa. Oh, I don't have a weapon. So yeah, this is a multiplayer map. Chasing after Crispin here. Funny stuff. But yeah, there's different weapons and stuff. 3 kills to go. Somebody's... Oh, alright. Team deathmatch. Going to 10 kills. There's a gun turret we can use to fire at people. I don't even see anybody. Alternate fire rockets. There we go. So yeah, that was a match. Oh wow. You also get like different awards. So I was considered a hoarder, and my favorite weapon most used was the vintage rifle. You get like multiple different things that are just fun to look at after a match when you're playing with people. And the game will automatically save after every match or whatever. Challenge mode is kind of like arcade mode, but it's just shorter. There are just like a few challenges here to do. And these are not like typical multiplayer match things. These are more custom made for you to do. So these are like some stealth missions to do, and basically you go through them and you get you know, stuff to do. Anyway, those are there. Oh, let's just go ahead and do glass smash real quick. So for this one, you're just supposed to run through the level and break all the glass as soon as you can. So, for instance, I've only got grenades. I don't have like a regular shot I can use. But I have to try to break all the glass as fast as I can. And as you see, the explosion also kind of breaks the glass as well. Oops, if I make it inside at least. Did someone shoot at me? Or did I just do that myself? Let's see, what am I missing? There? There you go. So I only got bronze because I was moving so slow. But yeah, those are fun. Doing all these different things, I think they just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just unlock characters. Maybe stages. Let's go ahead and look into options. So there's plenty of options here. You can look at statistics, things like this, which are fun just to look at. Gallery. These are the characters I have unlocked. These are all the characters that you can play as. So as you can see, there's a ton of them. Of course, the differences between characters is, you know, minimal. There are a few differences. Like some characters can't be put on fire, like robots. Other characters that are human can be caught on fire, which is bad for you if you get caught on fire. These are the different awards you can get, like I was mentioning, like the one that we got just a second ago, Hoarder. Like these are other ones you can get. I haven't gotten, I guess, all the possibles. I don't know. You can change audio options. View the credits. Oh, I don't want to view the credits. What am I doing? And you can activate cheats that you get. So you also unlock cheats from doing different of the arcade modes and stuff. And it tells you which ones are available in the story. So like you can give characters big heads in the story mode, but you can't give them silly hats. That's the only one you can't do in the story mode for some reason. All of them you can use in arcade custom. And of course it shows cheats active in the top corner there. Map Maker. Now here's the thing with Map Maker. Let's go ahead and start a new map. So this is cool because you get custom maps you can make. However, they're all there is a limitation to it, of course. All the stages, for instance, have to be like inside, basically. Like you've got those outside stages; these are all inside. I don't even recommend using beginner. You should just start with advanced. Beginner is really just like basic tiles here. You see how I've only got 11 tiles to choose from? And then items, of course, you got like your start points. Let's go ahead and make a quick stage here. So I'll put these pieces here. So like blue connects to blue, red connects to red. Blue is basically large, and then red is like small. For areas and such. You've got your corner piece here. You've got some straight pieces here. Just go ahead and make something here. Here's a 4-direction one. Let's not use that one. Let's use the 3-direction one here. And then straight piece here. There you go. So there's the layout of the map here that we got. And then you can put, you need starting points. So that's like an all starting point. The other starting points, if you want to have any team games, I suggest you don't even use the basic starting points. But basically, either team could start here. But if you want to do like a red team start, these are right here. So let's say like red team is on this side. You can press X to rotate like your starting position. So like this is the way the character will be facing when they spawn in. Let's go ahead and start blue on this side. And let's put like a... So these are for different game modes. If you want to be able to play all the different game modes in the game. So like there's the bag if you want bag tag. Or if you're going to play capture the bag, there's the bag. There's the blue base. There's the red base. Teleports will just send you from one part of the screen to the other. So if I put one here, and then you have to have another one of the same color to pop out that way. So I don't think it'll let you put another one. Yeah, you can only have 2 of same color. Then these are the power-ups like cloak, speed, shrink, max damage. These are the different things you can put out. There's some health pickups and armor you can put out if you want. Ammo, if you want just ammo for a gun, so you have to have like the gun first before you can actually like use the ammo. Let's go ahead and put a machine gun in here, why not? And then light, you can put custom lighting in if you want. So if we look at where our items are, say I want to put red over in the red base and blue over in the blue base, just for funsies. Light also has different little effects you can do. So if you want like a fast flicker effect, say in this one room right here, or you can have a slow pulse if you want for like this room here. So like each tile has a single light effect you can add on to it if you want. And then when you go to preview map, so it's already set up. You can do these game modes in it if you want. zones aren't set up, stories not set up. So interesting, fun thing about this is that you can make your own little missions to do in your custom maps. So I'm just doing map maker preview, which is basically nothing is going to happen in here. It's just me and the map. So this is the teleporter. If I step in it, I warp over to this one. Step in here, warp over to this one. There's the other warp right there. So here's where the red bag base would be if we were doing capture the bag. Here's the pulsing light that I put in. Here's the flickering light I put in. And then here's the blue, here's where the blue base would be. But yeah, that's the whole map. It's pretty small. I just made it in like 2 seconds. Well, a little longer than that. You saw. Anyway, the reason I don't think you should use, if you really want to make your first map in beginner, that's fine. Just so you know, get the basics down that I just showed you. But really, you should be making most of your maps in advanced. So let's see. If I want to do the other game modes, zones, I put zones in. You can put up to 4 zones, I believe. No more after that. Yeah, only 4. So zones is like, you know, whoever controls each zone for the longest gets the most points and stuff. So you can just center the map if you want. So this is the maximum size you can make right here. You use the C stick to move the whole screen at a time. Otherwise, you can just go to the edges of the screen with the left stick and it'll move it for you. But you can just use the right stick to move it automatically. L and R will zoom in and out. If you go to between spots, so like these are a blue connection here, if you remember. These are like blue and red. So the big ones are blue and the small ones are red. So in between a blue connection there will be nothing, but if you go in between a red connection, when in item mode, so like nothing in the blue, but once you get to red, a red connection, you can place a door or window. Press A to place a door, press Y to place a window. It shows you in the lower left on your button prompts what you can do. So if I put a door here, I can also change door type. So you require different keys to use them. And keys, as it says, story only. So keys and key doors only matter in story mode. So if I do regular map maker preview, it's not gonna, the door will be there, but it won't be locked and there won't be a key. You can also place windows. So if I want to place a window here, I can go like Y, like that. Put another door here if I want. Regular door. And then also Y is like copy. So if I want more, no, I can only have one blue bag base. But if I want more like starting points, I can just copy them and put like that, or I can rotate with X, like I already mentioned. B is clear. Let's go ahead and show what that looks like now. Right, so I started in one of these. That was the red spawn point. This right here is where the neutral's spawn point is. And now, as you can see, there's a window here. So the blue spawn point is right, or the blue base is right there. So if I want to do like capture the bag, you could see the base is right there. But the only way in is through these doors. So that's where the blue base is. This is where the blue base is. The other one's the red base. So yeah, everyone would spawn in here. The bases are in the corners, and the only way to get into either of them is to go back and forth between here, grabbing the bag, moving back and forth. But you know, people spawn in here, and then they can easily shoot you right here if you try to grab their bag. This would be a really chaotic map. So let me go ahead and show you advanced mode. So advanced mode. Where are we? Editor settings. Advanced. Did it change? Advanced. There we go. See now, where are we at? Did it just delete my map? It did delete my map. Wow. So yeah, you should just start in advanced mode because apparently you can't switch between them because my map is gone. So now, so if you're doing like a story mode, you can like enter a map description. You can enter a map description. Oh wait, briefing is where you put like your story mode mission briefing. Description is just, it'll show on when you load up the map what the description is. You can of course choose whatever music you want for it. You can choose between different bot sets or have your own custom one, which is probably what you will do. Is have a custom bot set. Map make, you can of course have different weapon sets. Of course you probably want to use custom. The custom weapon set will be saved to this map. So it doesn't count as like one of your 5 custom weapon sets that are saved in the game outside of this. And then there's 4 different tile sets. And then it'll have to load tile set if you change it. Tile sets in advanced mode, you've got a lot more tiles to choose from. This is in the alien tile set now, so everything's like all white and stuff. You got a whole lot more options to choose from. You can rotate the model with a C stick here. So if you want to make a map like this, you can rotate, as I was showing, with the X button. Let's see, where's like, here we go. Get like one of these. Oh yeah, so you also have layers too. So you got like upstairs and downstairs, stuff like that. You got layers. So you can choose the layer of the tile if you want, just pressing up and down on the D-pad. And then, what am I doing here? I got these pieces I'm going to put in the corners. What else we got? Let's see what we can do with these. What are these pieces? Oh, these are the ups, down. Okay. Yeah, let's use these. So as you see in the upper left corner, there's a free and a bar that's going down. That's how much memory you have to use for the map. So there is limited space, not just this. This is not really your limited space. You could not fill all this up without running out of memory first. That's just like space that you have to move within, like as wide as you can make a map or something. Like you can make a straight line corridor easily from one end to the other, but you wouldn't be able to fill in like all the squares on the map without running out of memory first, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see, what do I want to put in between? I'm going to put, say, some more of these in here. Are these? Oh, I've got the layer problem here. Bring these up. Bring this up. I can, yeah, you can hold the A button and drag to like select multiple tiles at once. I'm gonna move those all up a layer here. Just trying to keep track of where things are here for myself. I'm gonna bring these in so I can connect red to blue. And then have a single tile here. It's going to be really narrow corridors in through here. I guess I need a start point. Let's go ahead and start in the very corners. So this is going to be a very symmetrical space, so it will be obvious, or it won't be obvious which corner we start in. Let's go ahead and put, I don't know, some guns out, just so we have something to shoot with. I'm not going to change any of the lights. So these are like story mode only, is the auto gun turrets. You can put those in to make it hard for your player to go through your map. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so, isn't quite what I wanted, but that's why we previewed the map, so you know what you're getting into. Ooh, lots of little corridors you can hide in here. Look at that. Hide in here. Hide in here. So yeah, here's the center of the room. These ramps that go up to the middle. I had intended for there to be like a way to get to see into here, but I guess you can't do that because I use red connectors. Well, actually it's because I didn't put anything up here. So yeah, here's the top center of the room. Gonna look in here. Alright, end the preview. Let's see what I can do to open up that top area. So what we want is basically, I'm gonna want something more open. Oh, but that's not gonna be open. Because this wall here will be a wall. I mean, it'll be open seeing through here. But, oh, duh, I'll just use this. So there will be walkable space. Oops. Here. There we go. Let's take a look at that. All right, there. Yeah, see, now it's way open. You can see all the way across the other side. So down here's the hidden corridors, whatever. Here's the ramps you can look into. And then up here, it's all open, just the way I want it. So yeah, it's actually kind of like dangerous up here because this is where everyone's gonna spawn in up top. I guess there could be something cool up here, maybe like a gun turret. Down here could be like some cool weapons, maybe some body armor. Could be like a King of the Hill level kind of thing going on. Then you also got these hidden areas, which is good for like other game modes, maybe like bag tag or something. But yeah, that's most of that. I guess I should explain the mission story mode real quick. So added options under advanced mode is story enemies and game logic. So new logic, let's go ahead and put an enemy in there. Enemy 1, henchman. We can put him on patrol, have him be up top here. We'll just have him go in a circle around the top center of the room. And then let's say game logic, new trigger, enemy this guy is killed. Done. So these white markers on the side mean it's activated. It's part of your logical statement that you're making. So, new action, objective A. You could rename it if you want, but it's just going to be called objective A, complete. And if you have all the objectives complete, we're going to preview this in story mode. Once you complete all the objectives, the story mode is finished. So it gives me the map thing because it's story mode, and as you can see, the guy is walking around out there. We can sneak up on him, and once he's down, mission complete. That's it. Main objective complete. And of course, there's a bunch of different tricky things you can do with the game logic if you experiment with it. You can make like your own stealth missions. You can make hordes of enemies try to fight you and stuff. You can, as I mentioned, make keys and doors that are locked without the keys. You can have these gun turrets in the map mode, so you know it's not so easy to just walk up there and kill the guy. Let's put that gun turret up at top. I want that. That sounds like a cool idea. And we can put like some armor down below. Let's put low armor down here. And these aren't exactly great weapons. Pretty bland. I should have to pick out my weapons. But yeah, you can put boxes around the place for some reason if you want to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. So I showed off, I think, just about every feature in game mode that you can do. I mean, not all the individual multiplayer game modes, but they're there if you want to check them out. But I definitely think this is a pretty cool game. Obviously, it'll be great with friends. Again, you can do the story mode in co-op. There's those gun turrets. Just hop down here. My map will show me the range on their viewports. If I sneak in here, I can grab some body armor. Gotta make sure I stay out of range of those other ones. Oh, cool. Center of the room is completely safe. Whoops. Going that way. Wait for this one to pass, and go. Get my gun out. Where is he? I don't even need my gun. I got this thing. There we go. Mission complete. So yeah, you can add stuff to make it more difficult. You can have fun, like make story missions and have your friends try them out. But that's pretty much the game. If you have any other questions about it, you can go ahead and ask below in the comments. If you have any feedback for the video, you can go ahead and put that down there too. And if you like the video, give the video a like. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.